Roger Lloyd, and today is Monday, May 4th, 2020. Okay, we're still in the pandemic of the year 2020. Right now, this is current, so you're watching this live or you're watching this in the current time. I wanted you guys to know that, there's so many different people now that are realizing a reality. I just had a guy that's a hot dog vendor last week call me. He said he realizes that even when he can go back to work and he can start selling his hot dogs and hot sausages or whatever he sells at his hot dog vendor truck, that because of this awareness now about cleanliness, he's not going to have many people coming up to his truck anymore to buy his hot dogs and whatever else he sells there. So he was doing some research, like many people are doing right now, on YouTube and any other social media resource. So he could think about what he was going to do next. Keyword, what he was going to do next. So lucky me, he came across me on YouTube and he watched some of my videos and podcasts and so forth. And he decided that he wanted to take some of his savings or a majority of it, and he wanted to start a carpet cleaning business. And this is the key word. This is the key mistake that he made that, to be honest, all of us made. This looked easy. Are you listening to me right now? He didn't say that it looked profitable. He didn't say that he could get rich doing this. His key words were, it looked easy. And so, as I do with everyone that calls me or reaches me, I asked him, well, what was he prepared or what did he have to start with? Well, as he told me, he went to Interlink and he was pricing some equipment. I said, here we go. He wanted to talk about the equipment first. And don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, equipment is a must and a need. But when we put the equipment up here and we keep the business aspect down here, we're defeating our own purpose and we're making it very hard for ourselves. So for the next 30 minutes or so, I'm going to try to help explain to you, my YouTube viewers and my Carpet Cleaning World viewers, how this should work for a residential and a light commercial carpet cleaning business. And I'm going to share with you the equipment that's needed because so many of you are misguided. So many of you are misled. You have to understand, Interlink, John Don's, and anywhere else that you can buy equipment from, their job is to sell. Their job is to sell you. Their job is not your well-being. Their job is not how easy it is for you to maintain and run your carpet cleaning business. And then last but not least, it's definitely not their job to help you learn how to market this business for profitability to take care of your responsibilities. You notice, I didn't say get rich. I said to market so you can take care of your responsibilities. So now that we have an understanding, let's move on from that and let's talk about marketing first. We're going to talk about two things in this episode 2 segment. We're going to talk about the marketing to your target market, and you're going to learn what that is in a minute, or what it should be for a residential and light commercial carpet cleaning business. You're going to keep hearing me say that, because if you're trying to go heavy duty commercial and night work and things like that, this isn't for you. This video that I'm doing, this segment of videos, isn't for you. I will get into that, but we're going to take care of residential and light commercial first, because I'm getting inundated with so many calls from people wanting to start a carpet cleaning business now from my YouTube channel, that I want you to understand from the beginning what is truly necessary. And then we're going to talk about all the equipment that is needed for you to get started with a residential and light commercial carpet cleaning business. I just want you to understand that. That's what this episode 2 is about. All right. So we know you're going to want to talk about the equipment. So I'm going to talk about the equipment second, so you won't try to leave the podcast before, so when I start talking about the marketing. Because if you don't understand, the marketing is just, if not more important than the equipment, then you're not going to make it, and you're going to have a very hard time. So let's move on. For all of you that didn't see episode 1, which I advise you to make sure you go back and watch, I talk about the advertisements that need to go out so you can keep your phone ringing. Remember, if your phone is not constantly ringing, then you do not have a running, flowing business. If you get calls throughout the week now and again, you are not running a flowing business. So you have to find out, from doing some market research in your area, what is the going price to, keyword, get your phone to ring. You have to understand that. And then we'll talk about all the rest. So this is what we talked about in episode 1, and I broke it down. I'm not going to do it all again in this one, because you just need to watch episode 1. If you're on my YouTube, you can watch it. If you're in my Facebook group, The Carpet Cleaning World, I will put the link up in the comments so you can watch it again or for the first time. But now, let's discuss, now that we have the marketing piece that is going to get the phone to keep ringing, you need to have a target market. Most people decide to go to Google AdWords and they advertise, I don't know, whatever they're advertising, 2 rooms for $80, $60, whatever. And they're paying up to $20 per click, not per job, per click. Ladies and gentlemen, that is outdated, and that is not the way to go. You don't want to pay for clicks. You want to pay for jobs. So then people find out about Home Advisor. That, in my opinion, is another no-no, because they give your name with 3 other carpet cleaners to everyone that's interested in carpet cleaning. Now, if I'm paying you for a lead, I don't want you to, I'm sorry, how you doing there? If I'm paying you for a lead, I don't want you to share the lead with any other carpet cleaners. But Home Advisor does that. And so my thing is, you'll pay Home Advisor $600 or so, and you may get 3 leads, and you may only get 1 if you're lucky. You have to be the cheapest price, and then you may or may not get the lead, but you still paid $600. So let's say you do get a lead and you turn it into a job. You guys are so happy, so ecstatic. Oh, Home Advisor works. Home Advisor works. You never stop to do the math and see if you paid more or if you paid less. And yes, Yelp is another one. I didn't get there yet. Thumbtack is another one. Now, I told them I only wanted to work in a 10-mile radius. They're sending me jobs in another state. And then when you call them up, they say, oh, well, that's okay. We'll credit you. That's our fault. And then you give them a second chance, and they're still sending you jobs in other states, 25 miles away, things like that. Now, you have to keep in mind, you got gas, mileage, and you're tearing up your vehicle because you have repairs. You got tire rotation. You have to buy tires and so forth and so on. You know the nightmares. And if you're not in this business yet, I'm telling you the nightmares that will come upon you. So knowing all this, you have to factor in before you worry about buying the equipment that we're going to talk about in a minute. You have to factor in, how can I make this, one, affordable? Two, I have to put the right prices in there so my phone is constantly ringing, and I have to keep this local to a certain degree. Well, the answer is, ladies and gentlemen, it's not Google, it's not Home Advisor, it's not Yelp, it's not Thumbtack. They don't care about us. They prey on us. Do you understand that? They love it when another carpet cleaner calls. They say, they ring the bell inside their little office or whatever. Ding, ding, ding. They get excited because they know you're so hungry. You just want so much work. You want to hear somebody that tells you what you want to hear and not tell you the truth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think on something right here. As our great president likes to say, are you ready? Are you ready? Here it goes. They don't care about you. They care about getting that money to get you started. And then they don't expect you to stay with them. They want to suck all the money they can out of you. And then when you're gone, you're gone. On to the next poor carpet cleaner that's going to call and expect a miracle to happen. But let me ask you this. How can you expect someone that's never cleaned a carpet, that's never talked to a client as a carpet cleaner, how can you expect Google AdWords, Yelp, Thumbtack, and the rest of them, Home Advisor, how can you expect them to know what someone is really looking for or what to say when a customer calls? All they know is that person is looking for a cheap price. So they'll make a nice little website for you. They'll make a whole nice little page for you. And then you're so new and so ripe to this, you get so excited and like, oh yeah, let's go. No, ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't work. I am a 30-year-old veteran in this business. Listen, let's get to it. So, what does work, Roger? You told us all the problems. What does work? I'm glad you asked. So, what does work is you building a name brand in your backyard. What do I mean by that? By you building a brand name in your zip code. Why go out for $80 to $100 or even $200? Why drive out more than 20 to 25 minutes? Why even drive out more than 20 minutes? You have all these people in your zip code that what? Need a carpet cleaner, that need an upholstery cleaner, that needs a rug cleaner, that needs a mattress cleaner, that needs an air duct cleaner, that needs a wood floor cleaner, that needs a tile and grout cleaner. Yes, all of those things. They're right there in your zip code. So why are you going so far out, 25, 35 an hour? I had one guy say, I go where the money is. I'll go out 2 hours. For what, $150 job? Are you insane? Are you ludicrous? No. What you are, you're not a marketer. You're not a businessman. You're a hell of a cleaner, But is that all it takes? No. That's why I'm making this video tonight. I'm going to show you how you want to become the brand in your neighborhood where you're only driving no more than 20 minutes to each job and you're building a brand. How do we do that? Thank you. Let's bring this up right here. All righty. So let me see here. All right. Um, Let me see if I can do this so you guys can see it better. Hold on here. All right. So here we go. So ladies and gentlemen, I know this is small, but I wanted you to get a glimpse right here on this side panel here is USPS.com. That's the United States Post Office website. And we are in their every door direct mail section. Now, let me show you some things. So, right here, it says Pottstown, PA. That is the city that I live in. Now, if you scroll down, all of these are the routes in my zip code. There are 34 routes with about 22,000 people, if I did the math anywhere near correct. All these routes. Now, the average route has about 500 to 600. Some have 900. Some have 1,056. So all of these routes have all these houses on the routes. So what I'm going to do is, let me show you here. I'm going to take this right here, this every door direct mailer, and then you see at the top there, I have my postal code on it for every door direct mail. I'm going to let the postman be my marketing team for me. I'm going to pay the post office for about 3 routes at a time, and I'm going to send this. Now, this right here has all the specials that I offer right now. Remember, keyword, steam cleaning specials. Now, if you remember from last week, I explained to you that the very first thing you have to do is keep the phone ringing. And then that's the marketing part of it, to keep the phone ringing, creating interest in what you have to sell in the marketplace. What is the marketplace? Well, in this example, it's my zip code, all 34 routes in my zip code. So I'm going to send this. What am I doing? I'm giving them a teaser of carpet cleaning, and then I'm giving them an explanation of all the other things I do, because in 2020, a lot of people just don't have carpet anymore. But I want to build a brand, so therefore they will know if they need any of these services done in my zip code, I'm the one to call. This is very attractive. You have a picture right here of the rotary machine that most people haven't seen before. Yes, I know you're a cleaner, so you've seen this before, but most of your clients don't know what a rotary machine is, especially rotary jet extraction. These are all upsells, but these prices are special steam clean only prices to get in the door. They have to see this so they will call you. Remember, marketing is marketing and sales is sales. At this point, we're not selling yet. We're marketing. Remember, what is the definition of marketing? Marketing is creating an interest in what you have to sell in the marketplace. See, a lot of times we get so confused and we put marketing and selling together. And that's where we do wrong. They do work in combination, but they are not the same. So we understand we're marketing right now. We'll talk about selling in episode 3. So we have our mail piece that's going to get us to keep the phone ringing. And we have these routes right here that are going, it's 34 routes with 22,000 people in my zip code. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to work out of my zip code, but why would I want to go work out of my zip code when everyone in my zip code doesn't know me yet? See, this is marketing. This is a thought out business plan. So, and then to mail this out, it doesn't cost 55 cents to mail this out. It doesn't cost 35 cents to mail this out, which is a typical postcard stamp cost. This costs $19, 19 and a half cents to mail this piece out. 19 and a half cents. So I'm saving money by marketing this way, and I don't have to worry, but because everyone in the zip code or on that route is going to get it. So much more effective than Google, so much more effective than Thumbtack, so much more effective than Home Advisor, Yelp, and so forth. Because there's no one else in my zip code is sending this out at the time that I'm sending it out. And then it's something I'm gonna do every 3 months, so I will become the brand name in the area. Okay, so that's the marketing part. Marketing, not sales. In episode 3 next week, we will talk about sales. Let me read a couple questions here before we go on to talk about the equipment that's needed. All right. Let's just say too small, Roger. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me make it big real quick for 2 seconds. You won't be able to hear me, but I want you to see the USPS. You can go to USPS website, which is your post office website, and you'll be able to see this. Let me just make it big real quick so you can see it, but you're not going to be able to hear me. All right. So now I wanted to show that. Now let's see some more questions real quick. I hung up on Yelp last week. Yeah, we all hang up on Yelp. All right. There we go. Okay, yeah, here we go. How much do that cost to do that? Yes, as I just explained to you, hopefully you can hear me. It has the price broken down, but each route will cost you. If you're interested in my marketing program, you can give my office a call at 484 484 420 7220 and set up a consultation with me, and I'll be happy to walk you through all of that. All right. All right. Moving on. If you hire Yelp, you're going to need help. Yeah, you're going to need more than help because you're going to be giving them all your money. All right. So now I told you wasn't going to go much longer than 30 minutes in this one. So bring this down now, and let's talk about what y'all wanted to talk about anyway, the equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been helping carpet cleaners for the last at least 8 years get their businesses together and helping them figure out what equipment is needed to run their business. I teamed up with John LaBarber about 3 years ago at the end of 2017. I was at the Experience um, convention in Las Vegas, and I was working with Mighty that year. And con, conjunction with my marketing, we came up with a a package for residential for all new cleaners, which are residential and light commercial cleaners. And Mighty John LaBarber had his team put together a um, a package for residential and light commercial. And I'm sorry, but you guys are going to find out you just can't buy one piece of equipment and think you're ready to go. This is why we keep trying to tell you. My wife tries to explain to you that you want to become an LLC, not a sole proprietorship. After you do that, you want to get you some business credit, not personal credit, because you are at least going to need $7,000 to get everything you need. Let me show you. All right. Right here is Marketing Your Business for Maximum Profits by yours truly, right here, Roger Lloyd. So, with John LaBarber's help from Mighty, we have put together a residential package for everything you would need to start a residential and light commercial cleaning business. So, what do we have here? Number one, we have a portable extractor that goes up to, I think, 500 psi. I'm not sure. They have many extractors there. But this one has a heater on it. You want to get an extractor with heat. You don't understand the power that is needed with hot water when you're cleaning, especially a heavy duty soil carpet. The next thing in this package that you see is the T-Rex. The T-Rex is a rotary jet extractor. I can't overemphasize enough how when you bring your T-Rex in or you show a quick video of your rotary jet extractor here, how you can automatically add $25 to every room of carpet cleaning that you will do in someone's house or their light commercial office. I cannot overemphasize how you want to have a rotary jet extractor. Now, you also get your standard wand. I don't even think they have this in here because that's not that you automatically get a standard wand. You have your stair tool, not your upholstery tool. Your upholstery tool is in that black bag next to the flash extractor that we'll talk about when we get there. But this is your stair tool. Your stair tool is a half wand. Once again, your stair tool is a half wand. Now I know you guys are sitting there right there saying, now Roger, yeah, I hear all that, but I use my upholstery tool. It works better, it works good. I can do this, I can do that. Okay. But a stair tool is a stair tool, and an upholstery tool is an upholstery tool. Now, the next little mini extractor that you see there, you're like, hey, Roger, yeah, what's all that about? Oh, I'm glad you asked. This is the Mighty Light with heat. As you see, it's only a 1 gallon extractor with a hose attachment on the front and a basket on the front. Now, There will be jobs when people call you back and they say, "Oh, Roger, the carpet looked great, but you know what? These spots came back, or this spot didn't come out." And you'll have to explain to them what wicking is. If you don't know what wicking is yet, because you're just coming into the business and you're on my YouTube channel, or if you're in my Facebook group and you don't know what wicking is, you got more problems than a little bit. Wicking is the process of oxidation. You got the top of the spot out on the top of the fiber on the carpet, but the spot that was deep down in the grain of the carpet rose to the top as the carpet dries. So it normally makes these little round circles that freak the people out the next day. The good thing is you can use a textile rinse, or CTI Pro's Choice made a product called ARA, anti-resoiling agent. All you do is put a little sprayer on top, spray the spots, and voila, they're all going. But what you need this little extractor for is if they do have spots, so you don't have to bring in that big extractor and do all that heavy duty lifting and fill up and dump and all that. You have this little mini extractor that is so professional, and it shows your client that you have a piece of equipment for every job and every situation. Now, next to that is the upholstery tool. And that little blue thing that's next to it are knee pads for older guys like me, that you have to get on your knees and they hurt because you're an ex-football player and you didn't take care of yourself, and that's the end of it. So you got a knee pad that Mighty gives you. Inside that black bag is your real upholstery tool. So you have your book bag that you carry in, all professional, with your upholstery tool in it and your knee pad thing there. It all fits right in that bag. And so when you're coming in doing furniture, you're very professional. You don't have tools laying all over the room, in their room. You have them in that upholstery book bag there, and it just shows your professionalism. I have to give it to John LaBarber. He really thought this out. Now, well, Roger, what's that tall thing next to the upholstery tool, and what's that little thing that looks like an iron? I'm glad you asked. These are for spots and pet issues. These are spots that, once again, are down deep in the grain of the carpet, or urine that's down deep in the grain of the carpet that need to be sucked up. These are called subsurface tools. One is the long, tall one that's much wider for your larger spots or small floods and things like that, when you have to suck a lot of moisture or water out because of a wash machine overflow or something like that. The other one with the little handle there that looks like a little iron or whatever, that's a small handheld subsurface tool for your smaller spots, smaller pea spots or any other spots, drink spills, Kool-Aid, whatever you got. So this is everything that you would need, in my opinion, of 30 years doing this, everything you will need packaged together for about $7,200. Everything you will need to make you look professional, to get you add-on sales using the rotary jet extractor there, the T-Rex Junior, and you're going to be able to upsell every job $25 per room. So if you get $100 minimum job like I do, and then you go in there and you tell them, well, this carpet really is heavily soiled, especially after this pandemic. This we've been in the house for the last 2 months so far. You tell them that it needs a rotary jet extraction, and that tool is so cool looking, it's so different looking, and they'll see all the dirt and water and dirt coming up the clear tube there. They're going to freak out and say, yes, I want that. So they'll give you another $25 per room. But this right here, this package is $7,200. What you want to do is call Mighty Corporation. I think it's in I believe he's in San Diego. I know he is. They're in San Diego, California. Call them up. They have some real nice gals that answer the phone, and tell them, you were in the carpet cleaning world, or you were on YouTube, and you saw me. Roger Lloyd is my name if you're new, or if you're here on my YouTube page, and you were interested in the residential package that I was offering, or that I told them about. I'm not offering it, they're selling it. I'm not getting no commission on it. So you just have to tell them. Now, if they don't seem to know, because they always are hiring new people or whatever the story is, you want to ask to speak to John LaBarber and tell him that you're interested in a package deal that's normal. I think it's about $7,200. They may even be doing it a little bit cheaper right now. Now, if you do have savings, like some of the people that I've been talking to off of YouTube, then you can want to buy a truck mount, because you have about maybe 20 or $30,000 to invest in some equipment. Then you can give my office a call at 484 420 7220, and I'll turn you on to some people that sell truck mounts and things like that to get you the best deal possible. Remember, this is $7,200, but you you have to understand, this is a starting point. This is what you need to at least start and run a residential and light commercial carpet cleaning business. Then you will grow to buy either an electric truck mount or a gas powered truck mount of your choice. And then you'll decide if you want to just do commercial. Now, if you just want to do commercial, then there's some other things we'll talk about when I do my episodes for commercial and heavy carpet cleaning businesses. But remember, this is for residential and light commercial. Now, we explained to you about the equipment that's needed. You can either package something like this together for yourself, or you can go to Mighty Corporation. You can call my office. My wife will email you this flyer, or I'll email it for you, so you can actually call them, and you'll know the names of the equipment. You'll know what each one of them does, and so forth and so on. Okay? And this is what you need to get started. All right. Now, the other thing that we talked about was the marketing. That was the first thing we talked about. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't express to you enough how important it is that you understand that, yes, you're looking at equipment. Yes, you're looking at this. And some of you on YouTube and so forth are saying, thank you, Roger. This is what I needed. You're very welcome. But ladies and gentlemen, $7,200 for a package like this, maybe a little bit cheaper because of the pandemic. I'm not sure. But you still need at least 3,25 to 2,500 to $3,000 for marketing. You have to go to Vistaprint, and you have to get at least 5,000 to at least 10,000 of these made just to get you started. You're going to have to count them in hundreds, because when you take them to the post office, they're going to want them counted already in stacks of 100. And then you have to make sure you have this right here. Wow. I'm trying to show it to you. You have to have that label for the postal code on it so they can mail it out. is very important. So it's no need for you to drive 25, 35, 45 an hour to a job. You have people right in your zip code that need a carpet cleaner. They need your services. What you have to do is you have to learn how to market, which I'm trying to explain to you in this video right here, where you create an interest. I'm creating an interest with these specials. I'm creating an interest. This isn't what I'm going to walk out the house with. I'm creating interest. And then when they call me, it's when we call build the job ticket. On the other side of this, I'm showing them the other services I do. Why? Because people don't have carpet like they used to. And that is the truth. So, marketing is not sales. Sales is going to be in the next episode 3. We're talking about marketing. What is the definition of marketing? Creating a interest in your marketplace. What is your marketplace? In this video right here, it is your zip code. So we know that people don't have respect for what we do, and they really feel like they could clean their carpets and all their self, or they're just not interested. So these prices here are creating an interest. Oh, wait a minute, $100 and I can get 4 rooms done? Oh, let me go ahead and call him because I don't feel like spending Saturday afternoon to do it. But then when they call me, I find out if they have pets. I find out if they want to vacuum the rooms themselves or would they like me to vacuum. And how do I present it? Well, we also have packages. These prices here are our steam clean only special prices. Now, do you need a pre-scrub? Do you need a pet treatment? Do you need deodorizer? I mean, all of these things are tacked on and added up. These are called building the job ticket. Then when I get there in the next episode, episode 3, which is next week, I'm going to explain to you how I introduce my packages once I get into the door. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get ready to end this here. If you have any questions, I'm going to be talking for about another minute or so. Type your question in the comment box. I'll try to respond to it while I'm still live right now. If you think of a question later or you're watching this at a later date, please feel free to call my office, Rogers Lloyd's Marketing Assistance. Ask for Janae if she doesn't answer the phone, 484-420-7220. Now, I want to leave you with this. If you are on my YouTube channel, if you found my Facebook group, The Carpet Cleaning World, by accident, or someone told you about it, or maybe you were just scrolling and you were thinking about getting into this business and you fell upon this video, it is very important, or maybe you're just struggling, or maybe after this pandemic, you just feel like you need to restructure some things. I want to leave you with this. A carpet cleaning business is like anything else that you do. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. I want you to know you cannot start a carpet cleaning business with $1,500. You cannot start a real carpet cleaning business with $2,000 or even $5,000. Just for the equipment alone, this package that has basically everything you need to get started in it is $7,200. Then I just showed you all the routes that I have to market to. Then I have to get these made at vistaprint.com. And then I have to get them to the post office, and I have to pay the post office for each route that I want them delivered on. So at least I need about $2,500 to $3,000 to get about 5,000 to 10,000 of these out. Remember, the key is to keep your phone ringing. Then you have to understand that you have to have a profit projection and you have to have a profit margin. The difference is not insulting anyone, but maybe you're just not, it's not clear to you. A profit projection is 3 jobs that I'm going to do per day, Monday through Friday, and I'm going to project that I'm going to make $500. That's $200 more than what my profit margin is. My profit margin is $300 a day, 5 days a week. That will give me no less than $1,500 per week. But I really want to project that I'm going to do 200 over that per day, Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays are optional. I just don't understand why cleaners go into business. If you want to work 7 days a week, why don't you just go get a 9 to 5? Like, you go into business to make things more stable and easier for you. Well, at least that's the way it should be if you understand marketing is marketing and sales is sales. But at any rate, so your profit margin is what? $100 per job, 3 jobs a day, Monday through Friday. So that means each job you do, you want to make no less than $99, $100. But when you're in each house and you're upselling your rotary jet extractor, your upholstery cleaning, your pet treatments, and all that, you want to try to get that job ticket up to at least double the $100, $200 each job you do. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a lot easier than you think if you follow my instruction. So the least you will make is $300 per day, Monday through Friday. Then on like I said, then if you upsell on each job, you want to at least try to get it up to at least $500 a day. Now you're making some money. Now you can go to a bank and you can get a loan. You can get business credit because they have something that is stable. Let me see what you guys are saying. $300 to $500. Yes. 6 days a week here. Saturdays is big for me. Okay, well then take Monday off. Like, you're still not getting my point. What I'm saying is you still want to have 2 days off. If Saturday's a big day, I get it. Take Sunday and Monday off. Go get your hair cut on Monday. Go clean the truck on Monday. Do your maintenance on Monday. Like, really, right now, do I have to break it down to you in layman's terms? Anyway, Saturday's a big day. Got it. All right. So Sundays and Mondays should be your days off. Do make Monday your marketing day. We already call it Marketing Monday, right? All right. Let's see what the last question is. I don't have time to have my company running 7 days a week. 6 days is good enough. No, my friend, 5 days is good enough. But that's up to you. Like I said, I mean, why go into business for yourself if you're going to kill yourself? I want to take my wife and I. We are once this pandemic is over, we've made a pact. Every weekend, we are going to go to one city in the United States and just stay at a hotel and visit, go see the sights in each city. And I'm going to let you know when I'm in, you're in your city, and if you want to meet or have dinner with us, then come meet me. And maybe I'm not that important to you, so don't come meet me. I'm still coming to your city. But the thing is, I need to put the business on a shelf for 2 days so I don't feel like that I'm working for the business. The business should be working for me. I realize that I am not going to get rich in this business, and nor do I want to. My kids are grown. My kids are grown. Well, I mean, when I say grown, I got a 16-year-old. And at 16, they doing their own thing. So I don't have no babies no more. I don't have to sit nobody on my lap and play video games and spend time with them. Yeah, and Johnny J said, "Come on to Raleigh." Shit, I mean, I used to live in Tabor City, North Carolina. I'll come back down there. The thing is, I want you guys to understand something. You're not going to get rich in this business, but you can live very comfortable. Johnny Johnson is right here. We watch his videos all the time. He was just telling us in one of his videos last week how, he's doing so many three-story houses now. That means 2 flights of steps. That's how he keep his physique in his shape and all that. And he was working alone and all this and that. But Johnny Johnson has a very good truck mount called the TNT made by Judson that is a hot powered truck mount run by propane. And I'm telling you, and Johnny can attest to this, he barely have to use any pre-spray if you turn that heat up. That is a heat on demand unit, and it is a very good machine. Judson has been around forever and for years, and you need to check him out if you got about $20,000 to $25,000 and get you a TNT. When I decide to buy the last truck mount of my life, it will be a TNT and it will be a ProMaster truck. That's it and that's all. That's going to be my toy. That's going to be my toy. Do I need all that? No. Do I have a good propane burning machine right now called the Dominator? I sure do. Do I have a box truck so I can fit all my equipment in it? I sure do. But now, because I'm getting up in age and I want to spoil myself and I've worked hard over the last 30 years, I want something to play with. Marketing is marketing, sales is sales. Tune in next week to episode 3 and we will go over or teach you sales. In episode 2, we taught you marketing. What is marketing again? The definition of marketing is creating an interest, not selling yet. Not selling yet. So when you look at this and you say, Roger, you done lost your mind. I would never charge nobody $50 for 2 rooms. I would never charge nobody than $69. You're still not listening. I am creating an interest. It's marketing. I am creating an interest in my marketplace, my target marketplace. What is my target marketplace? My zip code. All 34 routes in my zip code that I will have to drive 5 to 20 minutes to get to. No more. 5 to 20 minutes. Everybody in my zip code will know who I am because they will be getting these every 3 months. They will be getting the special deal every 3 months. Are you understanding me? Do not try to waste your money on Thumbtack. Do not waste your money on Google AdWords. Do not waste your money on Home Advisor, Yelp, and the list goes on. They do not care about you. You will not ever earn or break even using them, and you're prey to them. You are prey to them. They love it when a new carpet cleaner or someone just coming into the cleaning business call. They make all these fake promises, and like our fearless president likes to say, you're fake news, Yelp. You're fake news, Home Advisor. You're fake news, Thumbtack. Are you ready? Are you listening? They're fake news for you, for the carpet cleaning industry. Learn from a 30-year-old veteran. Don't hate on me because I'm telling you something that you can't handle. Appreciate the free knowledge and learn and take it and run with it. And then, if you're ready, like the gentleman that's coming this Saturday from Massachusetts, he's going to do a ride along with me. I'm going to take him to one of my maintenance plan homes. Very nice home. Very nice on top of a hill type deal. I'm going to show him how we're going to set up the vacuum first. We're going to set up the CRB. We're going to set up the one we're going to set. We're going to do everything from beginning to end. And I'm going to film it so you guys can see what it's like or what it should be like. You can win. You're not going to get rich in this business. Stop lying to yourself. Don't go to Interlink and John Don's or any supplier and let them tell you what they want to sell you. No, do the research. Call my office, 484 420 7220. Let me help you know what to tell Interlink. Let me help you know what to say to John Don's and all the other suppliers. Know your business. Don't let the business know you. Don't you get it? The guys are coming in there, they're losing their jobs by the drones. They're coming into our industry by the drones. You know why? I told you, I started off this video telling you. The guy said, it looked easy. He didn't slap me on both sides of my face and punched me up, gave me an uppercut, and he didn't even realize it. It's easy. What you talking about? That's what I wanted to say, but then I realized that he was just a poor soul, and he was just like everyone else that comes into this industry and gets sucked up into the swamp. And then before you know it, because he didn't never learn anything about marketing and all that in the beginning, he becomes contaminated, like so many veterans in this business. I am Roger Lloyd, and I am the admin of the carpet cleaning world. And I am the carpet cleaners consultant on YouTube. It's up to you. It always was, and it always will be. What are you going to do with it? This is episode 2 of residential and light commercial carpet cleaning business. Next week, we will be doing episode 3, and we will leave here. Today, we learned about marketing and the equipment that is needed for a residential and light commercial carpet cleaning business. Not heavy commercial and not night work. I keep telling you, that's a whole nother segment of videos. So I hope you can take this and really learn from it. Remember, if you want more, you can give us a call at 484 420 7220. Roger Lloyd's marketing assistance for only the carpet cleaning industry. No, I'm not one that's just selling marketing everywhere. No, I am a carpet cleaner. I go out every day and fight the same wars you do, in the same homes you do, and the same businesses that you do. So you don't have to go it alone. You don't have to go it alone. But if you do, well, good luck to you. We have a lot of good guys in this group. We got Antoine Evans. We got Johnny Johnson. We got Chris Jones. We have Jason Emmanuel Alexander Anderson, excuse me, whenever he still comes in and does his videos. We have Shania Davis. Um, uh, what's her name? James. Jesus Christ, Shania. Like, don't get mad at me, Shania James. I'm Jesus. I said James. Okay, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, I'm on a roll here. All right, I ain't gonna say nobody else's name because I'm already messing up. But I thank all of you. I thank all of you. You that post in this group, you that ask questions in this group, is who makes this group worthy. We are the carpet cleaning world. A stimulus package is not going to save us. A PPP loan is not going to save us. We have to target, market, and then next week we'll learn how to sell. We're going to get the proper equipment, and then we are going to set the standard in our zip codes by which all other cleaners are judged. You take care, and thank you very much.